Hi Emily, I heard you hurt your leg during a track and field event. Can you tell me a little bit more about that?
Yeah, so I was running my first event and I had a really sharp pain and I wasn't able to finish my events that day.
Okay, and how are you feeling now? Are you having issues with anything right now?
Yeah, like walking, it still feels a little bit uncomfortable and everything like that.
Okay, so doing like any activities and stairs, stuff like that?
Yeah.
Okay, and how did your day at the meet go that day? Like, were you running the same events? Were you performing the same warm-ups and stretching as you usually do?
Yeah, so me and my team, we usually just run around the triathlons and then stand around and stretch a little bit, talk and everything.
You guys talk and stuff. Do you guys take it as seriously as you should, or?
Probably not.
Probably not? Okay. How important do you think a warm-up is before you start exercising?
Not very important.
Not very important, okay. And how long do you think that they should typically last?
About a few minutes.
Okay. So usually we say when you're doing a warm-up before any intense activity, it should last at least around 5 to 10 minutes. Because doing warm-ups, it gets the blood flow to your muscles, so it allows them to work more effectively and more efficiently. Also, when your muscles are cold, they're not as elastic and pliable, so if you're applying a lot of force to that muscle, it has a more likelihood that it's going to stretch too much or it's going to cause injury to that muscle. And also doing a warm-up, it just prepares your body for exercise. You want to stretch and you want to sweat a little bit, and you just want to get your heart rate going and get ready for exercising because it's just going to optimize your performance. Have you ever heard of a dynamic warm-up before? Okay, so a dynamic warm-up is when you're doing stretching, but you're also moving while you're doing it. So it keeps the blood flow going to the muscles while you're stretching them, making them more pliable. So after you do like your 5 to 10 minutes of jogging or cycling, getting a little bit of a sweat going, you should do some of these exercises. So I'm gonna show some of them to you. And I'm just gonna show them to you right here in about these 5 feet. But when I want you to do them, I want you to do them for about 20 feet and at least 2 times for each side to really get a stretch in. Okay. So first what we're gonna do is we're just gonna pull your heels to your butt here, and you're gonna feel a stretch in the front. And while you're doing it, then you're gonna walk, and you're gonna stretch like that, okay? And then, so for your next one, I want you to pull your knee up to your chest. So you're gonna be walking, and you're gonna be pulling, and you should feel a stretch right behind here, okay? For your third one, this one's called Toy Soldier, so you wanna do opposite hand to opposite foot. So you're gonna kick and walk while you're doing it. And then for the last one that I want you to do, this one stretches over here. It stretches your tensor fascia lata. So I want you to step over and stretch towards there. And then like I said, I want you to do them 20 feet each time you do them twice. Can you just show me them? You could start over there. And then I just want to make sure that you're getting the stretches in the right places.
So this one.
Okay?
And then.
All right, and then, so can you do that one for me again where you're pulling your knee up to your chest and you should feel the stretch in the back of your leg. Do you feel that there?
Yeah.
Okay, and then pull. Yep. And the important thing to remember is to walk when you're doing these. So when you're alternating, you want to walk.
Okay.
Okay, and then take a step and do the other one. Yep, you can take a little bigger of a step. There you go, good. Okay, and then Toy Soldiers, up. So opposite. So I want you to do opposite if you can. Like opposite hand, opposite foot.
Okay.
So like that, okay, good. And you should feel that behind there as well. And then can you do the one for the side of your leg? You're gonna step over and go towards your opposite ankle. Opposite ankle, so you're gonna go towards that side. Okay, good. All right, you can have a seat. Okay, so we have a website. If you forget any of the exercises or if you forget how long you're supposed to perform them for, there's this website that we use, Home Exercise Program to Go, and they have pictures and they have videos, and I'm gonna give you a code at the end. You can pull it up on your phone, you can pull it up on your computer if you forget, and it's gonna tell you how long you should do it for, how long you should hold it, and how many times you should complete each one. So If you forget, you could always refer back to these. Okay? So, and I'll show you how to do that at the end. Okay? Are there any other things that you and your friends like to do activity-wise?
We usually just play basketball, go for hikes, or go skiing or something.
Okay, so you guys do like more exercise-based activities together? And do you guys ever warm up or stretch or anything like that? Okay, so it's very important before you do any type of intense exercise that you should be doing warm-ups and stretchings for the reasons that I said before. And you guys can all do them together. You can still talk and gossip and whatever you want to do. You guys can all do them together. You can show them. So you should do those, okay? And then, what are your goals for track and field?
So I'm only a sophomore this year, so I hope by the end of my junior year I can make state.
Okay, so next year you want to make state. So with such a big ambition, you're a serious athlete. So it is very important if you're not warming up and stretching properly, you are more prone to reoccurring injuries like a pulled hamstring, which is what it sounds like. I didn't evaluate you, but it is very important to do these because if you're out on injury, you won't be able to condition as much or practice as much. You won't be in competitions. You won't get that experience that you need for competitions, and that's very important to reach your goal. So, do you have any questions for me?
No.
All right. Well, then I will set you up on your phone.